because Cardi has been a real advocate for the LGBT plus community and once said, quote, "If you don't got a gay friend or a trans friend, you just ugly." They also applauded Cardi for bringing on 2 members of her glam squad team, Erica LaPearl and Tokyo Styles, her makeup artist and hairstylist respectively, who are both trans, who appeared during Untucked, and they all agreed it was so amazing that Cardi did that. Later in the episode, Willem vaguely mentioned this again and said how nice it is to see someone who supports the community and isn't just being performative, and vaguely mentioned the drama to do with Nicki Minaj. Just to explain in case you don't know, you may remember that back during season 12, rapper Nicki Minaj was the guest judge on the premiere episode. However, over the years, Nicki has become a pretty polarizing person because she has made several anti-LGBT comments and has started supporting more right-wing people. Nicki has also been called out by other people, such as Cardi B, as well as other Drag Race queens, so I'll quickly go through that now. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have had an ongoing feud for over 10 years for various reasons. However, in October 2025, Nicki called Cardi's daughter, quote, "ugly and a vulture" on social media. According to several articles online, Nicki has been openly MAGA, or in other words, Make America Great Again, which means a supporter of Donald Trump. But in more recent years, Nicki has reportedly made several transphobic comments and has also frequently criticised California's governor Gavin Newsom for his pro-trans views. Nicki also recently appeared at the Turning Point USA conference, which is a conservative organisation that was founded by right-wing political activist Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated back in September 2025. Nicki appeared at the conference with Charlie's widow, Erica Kirk, which many people saw as Nicki openly supporting the right wing, who are usually very anti-LGBT. Nicki also openly supported Donald Trump during the conference and called him the, quote, "dashing, handsome president." Nicki got a lot of backlash for this, and some reports have suggested that Nicki lost a lot of followers on social media, and after the event, she apparently temporarily deactivated her Instagram. Many people have questioned why Nicki would do all of this, especially after she was on Drag Race, and some theories are that Nicki is trying to get a presidential pardon for her husband, Kenneth Petty, who is a registered sex offender and is accused of SA against a 16-year-old girl. However, this is just a theory, and some people think Nicki has always been right-wing, but it's only just started to come out more in recent years. But because of all this recent controversy, many Drag Race queens criticised Nicki and said people should not support her and should stop streaming her music. One queen in particular who called Nicki out was Heidi in Closet, who you may remember got critiqued by Nicki during season 12, where Nicki said that she hated Heidi's hair and makeup.
I hate your hair and makeup today.
Back in December 2025, when all of this Nicki controversy happened, when Nicki appeared with Erica Kirk, Heidi tweeted saying, "MAGA Minaj, so it was more than just my hair and makeup you hated." Nicki actually responded to Heidi's tweet by saying *than, because Heidi had made a grammatical error by saying then rather than than. Heidi's tweet then got flooded with a lot of hate from Nicki Minaj fans, who are called Barbs. Heidi then tweeted saying, "I love the Barbs in the comments, run that algorithm up." Several Drag Race queens supported Heidi and called Nicki out by commenting on her tweet. For example, Megami replied to Nicki saying, "Cardi B has more Grammys than you." Joey J commented saying, "I'd be less worried about the typo and more worried knowing the next cast of To Catch a Predator, but that's just me." Nikki Doll commented saying, "Ew, Mariah was right," which is presumably a reference to the fact that Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj were both judges on the show American Idol and had a very public feud after Nicki allegedly threatened Mariah, and Mariah said Nicki was unprofessional and a bully. Back to Drag Race, and Heidi tweeted further about the situation after people said that Nicki was justified in her criticism of Heidi's hair and makeup. Heidi said, "The mug and hair was a chop that day, I can admit that. However, something I can say is, I have never nor will stand with P-words." P-words being someone who is attracted to children, which is presumably a reference to her husband who is a sex offender. There's a lot more to this situation which I don't have time to cover in this video, but this was just a quick overview of why many people within the Drag Race community have called out Nicki Minaj and praised Cardi B.